What's up, YouTube? It's the kid RADbeezy, and you're tuning in to Radical TV. Gang, gang. Before we get started, I have to do the YouTube stuff. I need you to smash the notification bell, hit that like button, help Radical grow. Help me grow. Today's video is titled, Do Modern Women Deserve the World? Does she deserve the world? Let's go.
All right. And now, what do you got on the topic? Modern women want the world.
Yes, we do. I agree. I think that we do.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, we want it. We built it.
Because we can have it if we want.
You can?
I think that we can have it if we want it.
Okay. Then why don't you have it? Why don't you have? Why don't you have
What do you
it?
mean? Why don't I have it?
Why don't modern women have
What
it?
do you mean?
Well, you can say you can have it if you want it.
I think that a lot of modern women
Hold on. If you say women can have it if they want, and you say they want it, then why don't they have it?
I don't think that they don't have it.
Really?
I have a lot of friends that I believe have it.
Really?
I think it depends on what you're defining as the world.
No. Oh, let's do it. What state do you live in?
Ohio.
How old are you?
I said 32.
32. Do you want to be married?
I am married.
Okay. Do your friends want to be married?
My friends are married.
Okay. What percentage of black women will marry in their lifetime?
I think it depends on what age group you talk about.
No. That's not. No, it doesn't. The stats are very clear. What percentage?
I think it's 65 to 70%.
Hell no. 26.
26% of black people will be married in their lifetime.
Why are you stroking your hair like that? I mean,
because that's just what I do when I get nervous.
Oh, okay. I get it. 26%, 1 in 4 black women will marry in their lifetime.
What is the statistic based on?
The population.
Is it like population?
The population, 1 in 4 will marry in their lifetime.
Okay.
So the fact that you're married means 3 other women aren't, and the fact that your friends are married, that means you got to say 3 times as more aren't. 80% of black children are born to single parent households. Okay. That means no husband. But if you watch my show, or if you ask women, most women will say they want to be what? Married. But yet they can't seem to be married. So that's one thing that modern women say they want, but they can't have.
Okay. Whose fault is that?
Women. Yours.
Why?
Yours. Because
why is it my fault?
Oh, no, not yours. Women. It's women's fault. I'll tell you why it's women's fault. It's women's fault. Prior to 1965, black people in this country were married at a rate of 80%, with the height of Jim Crow segregation and everything else.
Yes.
So if we were more married in the 60s and 50s and 40s and 30s and 20s, why all of a sudden, with more advancements, more freedoms and everything else, why are we less married? Because 80% of divorces are filed in the black community are filed by women.
Okay. And where do you get your statistics from?
The Bureau of Labor Statistics, the census, accurate places like that, blackdemographics.com, black statistics for black people, by black people. Where do you get your information from?
Similar sources.
Well, tell me some of the places you get yours from.
The census.
Okay, but all I've heard about is your friends so far.
Okay. Well, that's it.
See, no. See, this is what I hate. And fellas, this is how a lot of the women think about us and respect us. What is showing the lack of the respect for us. When he's giving her facts, where's your source? Where's your source? We capping if we coming with knowledge. We always have to come with our source. Okay, we come with our source. Where's your source for everything that you're saying? Oh, you don't have one. And it's crazy because we live in a society where society doesn't even expect you to have one. They don't even hold you accountable to have one. That's why you don't feel like you have the reason. That's why she don't feel like she had the reason to have it. That's why she didn't approach him with her statement and her source. She felt that her and her friends was enough. Meanwhile, he have to get Einstein, an actual book writer, and everyone else to accredit as an accredited source for what he's saying. And then when he asks her, she's laughing about it, all nonchalant. Like, this guy got the nerve. And didn't even come with a source. Used the same source that he offered. We gotta do better. Let's go.
Information you asked me about my friends.
Well, if you, what I asked you about what percentage of black women will get married, you said 60 to 70%.
That was an educated guess.
That was a poor education. If you get your stats from any reliable place, that is just outrageous. So
there's no way for me to know what questions you're going to ask.
Well, what I will say is, you asked me where I get my information from, and if you're going to ask me that, you're questioning my stats. So I'm going to question your information. I will say the little bit of information I've given has been far more accurate than what you've given me in your anecdotal experience.
Okay. All right.
This is another reason why modern women can't have it all, because you don't know enough.
It's okay for you to give statistics, but if you can't give me the references and you can't show me, hold on, ma'am. Don't play with me.
You know what? Don't play. No. See, I'm about to go there with you because you asked me where I got them from, and all you got to do is get off your ass and go look for them yourself. But getting off your ass may be a big problem. See, when you play with me, I'll play back.
Okay.
Now, you want to be respectful? We can be respectful. You want to cap and snap? We can do that too.
I don't want to cap and snap.
All right, well, let's keep it respectful.
The original conversation.
Okay, and the original conversation is modern women want the world, but the modern women did not build the world. Modern women don't understand how the basic world works. Even the infrastructure. I said that modern women don't know enough, meaning you're not as informed upon the levers of power, the things that actually make women move. Most women only get curious about things that are of substance when they're married or older. Younger women tend not to care about anything, which is why AM talk radio is not for young women. It's for men and old women.
Why do you think that young women don't care?
Because they don't have to.
Then how do they procure that information? How do they understand?
They usually have to be taught by their man. They're usually taught by their man. You go from your father.
I was not taught by my man.
Well, that's okay. You ask how do they normally do it? That's how it normally happens. That's how it's normally supposed to go happen. It's supposed to go from father to your man's house. But why are women? Here's the question. Since you're asking me this question, why do you think 1 in 4 black women will marry in their lifetime? What's the problem?
I think that the options, what's available for women, what do you mean the options?
Hold on. The options, you meaning what?
In terms of men that are available to them.
51% of black men are single and childless. 64% are in the middle class. There are plenty of marriageable black men in this country.
I want to hear her response to that. Because for some reason, ladies, it's always us. You can't leave us 8 out of 10 in our marriages and 1 out of 4 you get married, and then it's always us. Most of you can't come with a child when we get with you. And vast majority of us don't have a child. 51% of us are single and childless and in the middle class. 64% in the middle class. So we actually making enough money to build families. Now, it's not to bash and put everything on you ladies, but it can't keep always being a passing of the buck. Sometimes we gotta take it and own it. And I want to know what she says to this. Because I got a strange feeling. She finna do a lot of deflectgate. And blame it all on us. And take no accountability. Let's go.
Black men are 2 million. Black men are 2 million less.
Are they in Ohio?
Black men are 2 million less than black women, and 847 million more marriages. There are less black men, but black men are married at a higher rate. So it's not that black women are not marrying anybody.
That are these
black? You don't overtalk me. You do that to your husband. You don't do that to me. I muted you because you don't seem to realize you don't overtalk me. Now, here's what I'm going to need to do. Okay, let's reset this. Because I'm willing to have the conversation, but looking all around the room and talking to everybody else is kind of rude when I got, thousands of people watching. I need you to at least give the platform the respect and have a conversation. Please unmute.
Yes,
can we do that?
I apologize. Okay. Yeah.
So, what typically I gave you the numbers about men, but see, it's not just a black men thing. There are plenty of black men that are single and childless. But what about why aren't black women marrying anybody?
Are they also married to black women like in this?
I ask
scenario?
Why are not black women? No, we're talking about women.
Okay.
Black men are married just fine. Why aren't black women marrying anybody?
Does it not matter to you like across race?
I asked the question. Why are they? Because 1 in 4 will marry in their lifetime.
Yeah.
Why that means anybody. Why aren't they marrying anybody when in the 60s it was married at 80% rate?
I'm not sure. That has not been like my experience in terms of the black women that I know.
But it doesn't matter. You see, your anecdotal experience does not speak for the greater group.
I agree.
Okay, so we're talking about the greater group. Why is it black women are having a problem finding anyone to marry?
What do I think? I think that maybe they are focusing on their career. Like black women tend to start businesses.
Most women don't. Most black women don't have careers. They have jobs. Most women have jobs, not careers. The largest two employers of black women are the federal government and retail. Those aren't careers. Those are jobs.
Even though black women are the most educated.
No, you're the most. No, ma'am. You're the most enrolled, not educated. The most enrolled, not the most graduated. The most enrolled. See, I know
Who's the most graduated?
You're the most enrolled. You just gave a statistic without any facts, and I turned around and told you that according to you're the most enrolled, and you're asking me another number. And you haven't answered the question. Okay. Why aren't these educated, career, job, business owning women married?
I assume they're not finding men.
They're not finding what?
They're not finding men.
Why?
Men are cheating.
Nope.
Men are in jail.
See, folks, this is what I want you to understand. Listen, this is that bullshit. Instead of just holding women accountable, it's always some problem with the men. Why don't you just look at the women? So if the problem's still with the men. How about does any other races of women are not? The lowest group of married women is white women after this, and they're married at a rate of what, 54%? Almost twice as married. You got to deal with the fact of why black women aren't marrying. Black men or any man.
Lesbians?
Excuse me?
I mean, some women are lesbians.
Are we being serious?
Well,
I am being serious. I'm not.
I had enough of this lady. This. Woo! The delusion! All right. I'm going to wrap up this thing right here. Put a bow on this thing. I'm going to put the full link to this video in the description box for y'all if y'all want to see this full video. It goes on for about another 10, 15 minutes. I can't sit through no more than what I've sat through. But my final thoughts. This lady didn't want to answer no direct question. The slither. She kept slithering right every single question, which was only the same question that he kept asking her over and over again. But she was so reluctant to answer. She wouldn't do it. She wasn't having it. She wasn't having it at all. She was just ducking. Like George Bush when those reporters threw those shoes at him. Just but Ma, take some accountability. Ladies, she and fellas, you see, she gave every reason why it was us instead of taking just a little bit of accountability. Even if we go with her stats, that black women are the most educated group in the world, and ignore the stat of that they're the most enrolled. Ignore those facalicious stats. If we ignore that still, then that person should be smart enough to maybe bag one of these 51% of black men that's single and in the middle class. And not just that, any man, like he said, because there's more men outside of that. That's a lot of men to pull from. If it's 51% of us is in there, there's other races that's in that pool as well. Quit making excuses. So I guess when we go to white men, then what is it about them for the reason they're not choosing? If we go to Indian men, why they're not choosing? If we go to Chinese men, why aren't they choosing? Let's take some accountability. It can't be everyone else and everything else. And you be the most educated at the same time. And if you are the most educated, then let's put it to work. Let's put it to use. Radical TV. Gang.